All of them. All the women I know, they're not just looking to control a man. They want a man to step up. You're saying women are lying now?
They lie.
It said Jesus wept. It only says it once.
He didn't pay for it.
If he said it 2 times, he didn't need to cry 2 times.
Was he crying over a woman?
See, I mean, okay, so with all my relationships all ended due to lack of money.
Okay, there's no other factors.
Nah, because nope, I mean, the D was good. The D's still good.
Okay, don't need too many details on that.
The details
okay.
on the D was good.
Next. So what else? What else was good? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of your favorite show, The Last Talk Show. Pointer. I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because what's about to happen today has never been done before in the history of content or content creation. Well, you know, I've been all over the country and I've been helping real ones find real ones. And it just so happens I have some real ones that are in a circle. They threw that thing in a circle, no diddy. And they are here today to have a discussion. Some would call it a debate about the state of dating because it's not perfect, folks. And as you know, some call Pointer an expert. Some call him a love doctor on the topic of dating. So I'm going to discuss with these brothers and see if we have some similarities or if we have some differing thoughts on the state of dating. So I am ready for our first topic, our first claim of this wonderful experience, and that is that women don't just care about how much money a man makes. Women don't just care about how much money a man makes. What we're going to do is we're going to have a countdown, and then one brother will approach and have his chance at discussing this very heated topic. Oh. Hey, all right, take it easy, brothers. Take it easy. How you doing, kind sir?
Man, I got a lot to say.
All right.
What you just said, women don't care about.
Yeah.
Women care more about the fact that they can control you than your money. You can have all the money in the world. If you ain't giving it to them, they don't care.
Right. But they don't just care about the money. So a lot of guys will say, oh, she just want me for my money, man. Or, oh, if that guy balling, Klay Thompson, for example, just wanted him for the money. But it's not just about the money. Women care about much more than just how much money you have.
A sucker.
No, not inherently a sucker.
Yes.
What makes a man a sucker? Because
let anything slide. Let a woman walk all over him.
So do you think that's what women want to do? They want to walk all over a man.
They want to control you.
Do you have any examples of that? Because that is not the women I know and have been on the Last Talk Show. All of them. All the women I know, they're not just looking to control a man. They want a man to step up. So you're saying women are lying now?
They lie. The first thing
all women are lying.
All of them.
All of them are lying.
Every single one. My mama lied to me.
Mama lied? No, not mama. Not mama.
They lie.
Yeah, I'm glad you waved the red flag because mama didn't lie to you. What did your mom lie to you about?
All kind of things.
Like what?
That she was going to come back. She didn't.
Oh, your mom left you?
Man.
I'm sorry. Maybe you need prayer. Maybe you need therapy. You need a little more than just
therapy.
I mean, if you're tripping. Anyway, the premise, let's not go too far on tangent. Okay. Women don't just care about the money. They care about emotional intelligence. They care about your well-being, your overall ambition.
Well, what kind of women we're talking about? Real women?
We're talking about the majority. We're talking about the majority of women on this planet, I'm going to argue. And we think the U.S. traditionally, but I'm thinking all over. Women are not just focused on how much money you got in your pocket.
Man, I know some women, they marry just for money, but still they want someone that they control at the end of the day.
That's some. I'm saying women you think most are marrying for money. We got to keep that on the down low, but there's some chances that I've been in relationships.
How bad a woman told you to put what you got on right now?
Well, what would be the problem with that? If it looks good, it looks good. That's not control. Just like if she said, baby, I want to go to Ruth's Chris. You're going to say, no, I don't want Ruth's Chris. You ain't going to control me, woman. You want to stake my brother?
No, we could go to Ruth's Chris, right?
Yes.
You got to be Ruth's Chris worthy.
So now you're saying some women aren't Ruth's Chris worthy.
No.
That's a little detestable. Oh.
Why?
You said,
you want Ruth's Chris taste?
How many flags do we have up? How many flags do we have up? Is that all the flags up? Okay, it looks like you've been voted out by your brethren, so I don't know if they agree with you very much. So you feel free to go. Feel free to go back to your seat.
Right,
okay, thank you. You know, you tried. It was nice. All right, let's get the next brother in. Who is next? Okay. All right. Oh.
No, I got this. Pointer.
Hello, kind sir. How you doing?
You're completely wrong, dog.
How so?
It always comes back to finance.
Give me some examples.
Okay.
You don't have to have any money to plan a date.
Listen, yes, you do. Yes,
walk in the park.
Romance and emotional intelligence costs money, okay?
I need some examples.
You know how much emotions cost? You know how much it costs to cry?
How much does it cost?
Listen. As a man, you get 2 cries a year.
Who established that?
Okay.
Is that in the Bible?
God and the Bible.
I need to
and the
give me a
Quran.
scripture.
And the
give
Torah.
Me a Quran verse.
It said Jesus wept. It only says
but
it
he
once.
didn't pay for
if he
it.
said it 2 times, he'd have cried 2 times.
And was he crying over a woman?
Yes.
No, so you're right.
He was crying because he lost Mary Magdalene.
No.
He couldn't afford to get his feet washed anymore.
That was not. Anyway.
Listen, in my Sunday school, I have to pay, okay? I got to pay tithes.
You don't have
I got to pay to God.
You need to go to a different church then. You shouldn't be forced to. If there are churches where they don't require you to pay tithes.
What church?
You're going on tangents.
Okay, you're right.
You're going on tangents.
I'm letting you know right now.
So you're telling me you have to pay.
It always comes back to money.
So for a walk in the park, you have to spend money.
I live in Los Angeles. It costs $100 to leave the house.
No. Yeah, I need examples. What are you spending money on?
Listen, to breathe. As soon as we get to that park, we're going to walk by some ice cream truck, some hot dog stand.
But you don't
We're going to walk by some water. It's going to be hot outside. And she's going to say, hey, you like me? Spend some money. And I'm like, oh, but I'm emotionally intelligent. I can feel that you're thirsty, but I can't afford it. And she's going to be like, well, you don't get me. If I can't get her some water, I can't get no wetness from her.
So that's your end goal. Wow. I think this is revealing the male loneliness epidemic and why it's so drastic.
You saying just because I want coochie, I'm lonely?
Well, what is your goal? That's
companionship.
My goal. What is your
love?
Of getting in the draws?
I have a partner that I can live life with. Somebody to split these bills with because it comes back to money, Pointer. It comes back to finance.
No.
Lady said, ain't no romance without finance. They sing it in all the songs.
What I'm saying is,
you talking about Klay Thompson? Listen to a Meg Thee Stallion song. If he ain't got no dollars, I can't holler. That's how, you know what I'm saying? That ain't an exact lyric, but you know what I mean?
I was about to say,
I'm paraphrasing.
She was heartbroken by that because he proved what most men are doing out there cheating, out there being unfaithful, unloyal. If we're going to take her word for it,
and you know,
I believe women.
And you know what she said? And you know what she said in her complaint?
What she said?
Oh, I had to fly and buy you a car, and you bought me this, and we bought a house, and all of her anguish was about money, was about the finances. It was not about the money. Cheating has nothing to do with money. She felt like she financially invested, and she lost out on her crypto.
Cheating has nothing to do.
She bought
the
stock.
They're not cheating over money. So again,
I'm saying Klay Thompson cheated because the other girl didn't require as much money.
How do you know?
He wanted a simple girl. I know Klay Thompson. I can see it in his eyes. He liked to ride the boat.
So now you're assuming things
not drive the boat. He liked to ride the boat.
Light skin assumption. You're assuming what we light skin.
Pointer, we the same shade. What you talking about?
They said I was light skinned. They said I was light skinned. Okay, well that looks like you've been voted out, kind sir. But I appreciate your time and your effort and doing the do.
Pointer, you get it together.
All right, I'm trying, man. Oh man, y'all ain't rushing to get to this topic because you know Pointer is right. Pointer is right. But anyway, hello, kind sir. How you doing?
Oh.
So you believe that women only care about money?
I half agree with you.
Okay, tell me where you disagree.
I was agreeing with you because I was thinking to cite a historical example.
Okay, please.
Jim Cameron's Titanic, where Rose chooses Jack over Cal, even though he's a janitor.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because he's poor. And
so you're coming to agree with me.
Well, I was agreeing with you because I was thinking about that, and I know that's fictional.
Okay,
but
that works. No, it's based on truth.
It wouldn't be so compelling if there wasn't some realism to that.
Right, exactly.
That's called cinema verite.
Exactly.
Okay. But then.
So what else are you saying?
Wait. But then. So that was giving me hope.
Right.
But then I realized all it proves is that there isn't just one option, which is money. It means that there's really only 2 options. That if you want to find a girl who loves you, you either have to be rich or look like 1996 DiCaprio. Which, unfortunately, I don't. I look more like a 2009.
It might have not been the looks. They had an emotional connection. That emotional intelligence was there, and they were feeling that person. She was feeling him. It wasn't about the money or the looks even. It was about that connection that they felt. And that's why, even though she left him at the end, and he died.
If the character was played by Buscemi, I mean, you wouldn't have bought it.
Could have been.
Or Philip Seymour Hoffman. Either way.
Philip is R.I.P. But I mean, it all depends on the connection. So if money is involved, of course, we want to spend money if we have it, but that's not the leading factor like most of the brothers believe. It's not just about the money.
All right, fine. You've convinced me. And maybe it's because you've been more articulate than the other debaters, but I mean, okay, fine.
Thank you.
I agree with you.
Okay,
All
awesome.
right, let's call it truth.
All right. Well, now we'll get our next debater. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I'll take that mic. Thank you. Wow, see, that's what Pointer does. Schools the folks. Yeah. Sit on down, Mr. Bean. Okay, great. All right, let's go. Who is next on this topic? Oh, whoa, he snatched the mic. Whoa, brothers, take it easy. Take it easy. Come on, no black on black crime. Let's finally be at peace. Finally.
All right.
Hello, kind sir.
How you doing?
So you think women care more about money than anything else?
I don't think. I know women care about.
I need some examples.
Money.
I need you to prove this.
I mean, okay, so with all my relationships all ended due to lack of money.
Okay, there's no other factors.
Nah, because nope. I mean, the D was good. The D's still good.
Okay, I don't need too many details on that.
The details on the D was good?
Next. So what else? What else was good? Come on. But think about it. No, I think you're making a. Okay, I'll let you finish. But okay.
I mean,
the security. How's the security there if you don't have any money?
Emotional security.
Okay. Okay. So you weren't cheating?
No, I'm there.
Awesome.
I'm pampering. I'm tending to the needs.
Okay.
I may wash the dishes sometimes when the dishwasher ain't working.
Okay.
Hang stuff.
But get to the money aspect, because I'm not saying money's insignificant, my brothers. I'm saying that's not what we're leading. Women are not. If he doesn't make this amount of money, it's over. That's not the majority of women. There are some.
Yeah.
There are some, but not all.
Well, she got upset because she's making more money than I was making.
Oh.
So obviously,
were you contributing in any other way? Now you said
of course. I just told you.
But is that really enough to then stay with someone just because you fix a washing machine? And is that really enough to really?
What's the bar?
A relationship?
Okay, then what's the bar then?
The bar.
TV?
Some of the things you were saying.
Okay.
But it takes more than that. The emotional piece, the love piece.
Yeah.
Do you bring joy to the household?
Yes.
You have children. Do you have children?
Yes.
Are you taking care of the children?
Yes.
Okay.
Not at the same time.
Okay. What do you mean not at the same time?
They're not all in the same house.
Oh, okay.
So I can't, it's a little complex, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, when I'm there, I take care of it.
Yeah. Well, I feel that you're not, I'm not saying we're in agreement, but you are speaking to, so wait. So you're speaking to the fact that money is the reason why your relationships didn't work.
Yeah, but you said you.
But the women weren't leading with that. But if you are not taking care of the household, which money plays a part, then yeah. But that shows you're not taking care of the household. So there's other factors. Why aren't you? Oh, we're out of time. I was ready. We can add more. I'm the boss. Let's add one more minute. Just one more. Okay. We're going to do one more. So truly. Okay.
If I'm in a situation.
Okay.
And I'm taking care of business.
Right.
At home.
Okay. But then you just said you're taking care of business.
At home.
Money's not.
No, at home.
Oh, so she's the breadwinner.
At home.
Right. So you're taking care of business at home. She's the breadwinner. She starts getting salty.
Yes.
That sounds like another issue then.
No,
that sounds like
I'm handling business at home. I'm not. Again, she wants more money. Wants me to have more money.
Right.
So
Why don't you have more?
It's a situation. Hey, it's
you can't go out and get a job.
It's a tough.
Everyone in this circle got here somehow.
Everybody ain't got a job though.
Some of you.
Okay. I have multiple jobs.
Right. So what's the problem? You got multiple jobs. I got one job.
You have disasters. You have fires. You have
all of those things happen.
Yeah.
All of those things happen.
Workers' comp. Yes. It's ugly out here.
So that speaks to other issues. It's not just the money. It's look, you're going through a lot right now. I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that's just trauma filled. You dumping trauma on us all right now. You're going through. I'm gonna pray for you. Do we need to pray?
Man,
okay. Do you need prayer?
Yeah, I'm not gonna turn down prayer, but I mean,
I'm about to say, Lord, bless this brother's pockets.
What's your denomination, though?
I don't care whatever.
I care.
I care. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Amen.
Lord, bless this brother financially and help him to get right. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
So get right with your money. You're speaking to other issues. You're going through a lot. So your lady might have been like, look, I want my bills paid. I still love them. It's not about the money, but all these things that money requires, I'm like, I'm not getting it, except good D.
You trying to out-talk.
And she can pay for that.
Man, I just know I'm holding it down at the house. Okay.
Obviously, that's not enough.
What you mean?
That's not enough.
Then spend your own money and hire a cleaning service.
What about, so are you, was it 50-50? Was it you doing, not 50-50 financially, but you were doing your part in the household, but then she was taking care of the finances?
I'm taking care, yes. And I still pay some bills. Cell phone bill. Cell phone bill.
So it wasn't just about the money then. Maybe your D ain't as good as you thought it was.
It is.
Maybe it's not if she's ending it over.
She ain't ended over that.
You keep kind of switching the goalposts.
She's still asking for it. She's still asking for that.
What does that have to do with finances? And these brothers, they were sticking with you.
Ah, man, I can't win. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, I mean, you were doing your thing.
I tried, man. I tried.
And that just ends our time on the topic. Let's get ready for our next topic, brothers. Let's get ready. My next fact is that women should always date up. Women should always date up. Whoa, brother. Yes. Relax. I got it. Welcome, brother. How you doing?
I'm terrific, my brother.
Tell us why you disagree. Unless you don't.
I super disagree. One, women don't even know what up is.
What?
They don't know what's better than what they got. They don't even understand where they at.
Have you not heard of social media? Have you not heard of history?
But they don't really get that, though. They don't understand what's better than what they got.
How do you know?
They need a man to tell them what up is.
So other women don't know. So for example, say a sister has a sister and it's like, dang, my man does this for me. He's very kind to me. He's loving to me. He does all these things. That in her mind, that could be, oh, that sounds better than what I have. And better is up. That's why the Jeffersons moving on.
But why does she need what her sister got?
No, it's not that she needs it, but if she wants it, she has the right to want it. Just like if you wanted that fresh hoodie, my boy, sponsor us, Opes. But yeah.
She doesn't, but you see how she didn't know that was better until someone came and
Sure, well, that's life. We gotta get exposure.
So she doesn't know what up is until somebody comes and introduces her to that up.
But that's life. Just like I didn't know what sex was until I went to 7th grade and saw the Miracle of Life video. I was like, yo.
So you didn't know what, so you would have went the rest of your life without sex? Would you have been happy?
Probably. I don't know, because I didn't know what difference.
You don't know happy. You need somebody to guide you to the happiness.
Right, but we can't assume that women don't know because all women have influences of other women. They got mamas, they got
They don't know what they want until a man comes and goes, this is up, baby.
It doesn't just have to be a man, though. It could be another woman
in
telling
their relationship.
them.
But that woman doesn't know what's up.
So you're saying all women just don't know?
They don't. They can't. How can
so
they
a woman
possibly?
Can't know what she wants?
She doesn't know what she wants until somebody shows her what's out there.
So it could be another woman, is what I'm saying.
But those women don't know until them.
Looks like the majority disagree with you, my brother.
They don't know no better either.
That's okay. You know. So it's the men again. You know, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, you tried, my boy. You tried. All right. Let's get our next debater. And see what they're talking about. You didn't even wait for the count, dude. Man, he creeping up. What are you doing?
I got this.
Hello, kind sir.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, so women always need to date
so
up.
to expand on my friend over here, he said that women don't know what up is.
Right. That's wrong.
I'm here to give you the theory that there is no up.
Oh, please elucidate.
So, like, you ever play like NBA, like 2K or like Fallout or something?
Sure.
You only have like so many points, skill points that you can put in different areas.
Okay.
But it all comes out to like 100 at the end. So I'm saying that like you might date someone with different points in different areas, but at the end of the day, there's no up.
But you just said the max you can reach is 100. So some brothers are at 100 and some aren't.
No, everyone's at 100, but it's just
in different areas.
In different areas.
So women obviously value things differently. Some things. Some value emotional intelligence more than the size of their man's penis.
But that is
maybe
not
your player in Fallout. No, it could be.
It's different, but it's not.
Most women would agree they would rather date a man that is more emotionally intelligent than one that has a larger penis. Because most don't even enjoy the large, the guys.
Yeah,
not that I know anything about that.
the perfect size. They want the right size.
But it's like, so your players, the players you're referencing, some may have it better in certain categories that women aren't valuing. So the ones that have higher that they value, that is up to them.
That's up to them.
Right.
But there is no up.
There still is up.
I feel like saying dating up kind of gamifies like one of the most important.
Love is a game. Too many singers have talked about.
You think it's a game?
Love is a game. You play the game.
You think this is a game?
It's a game. It's a game. No, it's an enjoyable game and it's rewarding and fulfilling, unlike Fallout and the other game that you referenced. But it is still the fact that we gauge these things. Women have the right.
Objectively, there is no up.
Oh, I think there is. I think objectively.
You think so?
Oh, my boy. Oh, okay. Is that the majority? Okay. Well, I appreciate you, kind sir. I'll take that mic. Okay. Thank you so much. Wow, we tried. All right, which debater wants to debate Pointer next?
Back up on me.
Sorry, sir. Hello there.
What's going on, man?
How you doing? Oh, let me start this timer, so you get your time. Okay, what's going on? So women always need to date up.
Is that the way you asked the question?
I believe so.
Women always need to date.
Yeah, women should always date up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I definitely disagree with that.
Okay, tell me why.
Nowadays, women are extremely superficial and materialistic and everything like that. And that
Not all, but
No. I mean, just overall, they're being trained to be superficial and
trained by who?
The world, the internet, the Instagram, everything. They're being trained.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
No, let me finish.
Yeah.
They're being trained to. When you say date up, I mean, because I mostly think about financially, but I'm just saying
That's not what I'm. Yeah, that's not.
when
what
it boils down to a person's personality, people aren't even really trying to really get to know somebody like that.
See, that I disagree with. And you can't prove that they're disregarding personality. Now, of course, due to social media, I'm not going to 100% say that women don't care about your finances. That's not true, as they should, as we should as well for anything in our life, right? But when it comes to dating up, better is what, and up is what women identify as up. So traditionally, it would be, okay, I want a man that has a job. I want a man that has ambition. Because there are some without jobs
everything
and
that you're
without
saying,
ambition.
my perspective is coming from a person's personality. I feel like people they don't care as much about a person's personality in their heart anymore. That's what I'm seeing.
I think you're seeing the illusion of social media. The minority looks like, in many aspects, and we won't talk about different communities, but it looks like the majority. Some communities look larger on social media, and it's like you only make up a very small percentage.
Well, listen, I'm
society.
talking about from my perspective.
Yeah, but I'm talking about women.
Chicks don't give a damn about your personality no more.
So you're saying all women?
Not really.
Are you saying the majority?
No.
Are you saying is there a small minority that cares about your personality?
Well, introduce them to me. Where they at?
They're there, but you got to get off social media. You got to go out into the real world.
I do be in the real world. I do be in the real world.
So you haven't met a single woman, in your advanced years of age, that is like, hey, I care about you. Let me talk to you. Don't make me reference your previous last talk show appearance.
You can reference that, but that
you had a queen that was ready for you.
Wasn't ready for.
Okay, your people have voted you out. Your brethren have voted.
She wasn't ready for.
Well then, I love you. All right, we'll be back. Okay. And who is ready to challenge the pointer next? Whoa. Oh, my Lord. Okay, adjust your seat back so you're in frame. We got cameras rolling. Hello, kind sir.
How's it going?
How you doing? Let me get that timer started.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, women should always date up.
I think in their mind, women should always be dating down. Because I think people should always date someone who's like more or less package deal, they're equal, and women think that their equal is below them.
I need an example.
So think about it. Say you got like a girl and she works with a guy who's a total clone of her, right? They're about the same attractiveness. They do the same job. They make the same money. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, they think that guy ain't good enough for them.
So that's a clone.
Yeah. So I can
understand that, but that's why I'm saying they need to go up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they think they're going up, right? I think women need to think the opposite, think they're going down, because what they think is down is actually their equal. You know what I mean?
So you're saying women are down?
I think women consider a man who's their equal below them.
No, they don't, because that's why they reach higher.
No. I think if they see someone that most of the world would see as like, oh, that's a good couple, they're equally paired, I would think that she thinks that man's punching and she's the prize, where everyone else thinks they're on the same footing.
So you think women are choosing men that will make them the prize?
Absolutely.
No, I don't think that's the majority of women.
I do. I think that's the majority of it, right? Because
I need some prime references. Just give me two.
Okay,
give me two examples.
I think a lot of us have had this in our relationship, right? You're equal providers with each other. You're both, kind of splitting bills. Maybe you're paying a little bit more. She maybe not emotionally stable. You are emotionally stable. You're also
but that
helping
already shows
around.
You're not equal.
Exactly, but she thinks she's the prize.
But she's emotionally unstable.
Yeah, she thinks she's the prize.
No, but then you would, as the man, you would inform her that we need some emotional work.
You ever tried telling a woman she's wrong, Pointer?
Actually, I have, and it's been effective. But it depends how you deliver.
I don't look like you.
It depends how you. Well, that's true. But you are handsome. You're white. You have many other benefits over me historically. And you know that. What did you say? You said always in season. That's what you said. Whites are always in season. Well, white men. Well, I guess white women too.
You could say whites. I think we've normalized that.
Okay,
now.
good.
Yeah, that's fine.
The fact of the matter is, I see what you're attempting to say, but most women are not intentionally. I want to date someone lesser than me.
Well, it's not intentional. It's the way their values are set in their head. They always are looking around for a certain type of man that they think will elevate them. They're looking for a man that elevates their position rather than putting in the work to elevate themselves. And I think they shouldn't do that, because the best couples are among people who are equally matched.
I'm going to disagree, because a lot of of women want a man that can help them get up, which is why they want to date up. So you're saying they want someone to make them look better when in reality
why would a man would not want a woman that elevates him as well, right?
Well,
why is it a man's position in life to elevate a woman?
A good man will want both. Well, they'll both want to grow together. And our time is up. Shoot. All right. Do we need well, okay, we'll go to the next topic.
We can go next.
That was great stuff. That was great stuff. Wow. Thank you, kind sir. White people. My next topic. Women are not wrong for choosing the bear. Women are not wrong for choosing the goodness gracious. Oh, thank you, brothers. Thank you. All right, let's okay, thank you. All right, he didn't even wait for the countdown. Okay, let's get it adjusted. All right, let's get that timer started. Wow, you were pretty eager there. All right. So women are not wrong for choosing the bear. You disagree?
Excuse me for my punny language, I very do agree.
Oh Lord, y'all should put up the flags just for that alone. But okay, why do you disagree?
Now, for example, like, why is it that they are choosing the bear over the man, in your opinion?
Because historically, men have not been the best towards women. Even if we look at
historically. But we're not talking about like if back in the day. Right. We're talking about in modern day era.
Well, I think history is right now. We are making history on the best show ever right now. Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
So history right now, I'm not just saying 1,000 years ago. I'm talking about right now. But this is history. So right now, forget it. I'll forget the word history.
Don't you
right
think
now,
that
men
right
are
now
not treating women as they should?
I'm sorry.
In many ways, that's kind of why we're here.
Now, hold on. I feel like today's generation treats women better, especially considering like on how women have been treated a lot longer back then.
I totally agree. But just like us Negroes, don't be offended, us Negroes back in the 60s, we're treated better now. We ain't got dogs on us, but they still treating us right. People in the White House still not treating us right. So just because things got better doesn't mean it's better overall.
And what percentage?
Oh, I don't have statistical data to offer in terms of percentages, but I can agree with you that men are not just, women have the right to vote now. There have been a lot of positives, but we still have a lot of work to do. So I don't blame them.
I'm not saying that there's no work to do.
Right.
I am simply saying
You're saying they should choose a man over a bear.
I'm saying that in today's generation, you are more likely to see a good man versus a bad man. And if you were in the woods...
I think the statistics... Oh, okay, well, he threw in his pick. Oh, Lord. Okay, wow. You've been voted out, kind sir. Maybe we can have you back on a second rendition. You're about to cook them. I mean, I didn't want to offend them. You know, white people get more offended than we do now. I didn't want to offend them. And who is ready to debate the bear? The man. He rolled up. My boy rolled up. Whoa, take it easy, my boy. We got Cholo in the back.
What's up, dude? How are you?
How you doing, kind sir?
Good, man. Look, I agree with you. Men ain't we all know that, right? All my problems I've ever had come from men. But I don't think people realize how scary a bear is.
Oh, absolutely.
Look,
that's the point.
Look, I'm 6'5", 275 pounds, dude. Big. I would never pick a bear. And women should pick the bear, or a man. They should pick a man.
Freudian slip, man.
Yeah, look at. I'm just a little nervous. I'm thinking of bears. I'm getting a little tingly.
I understand.
Women should pick the man because a bear is scary. I've seen a live grizzly bear in Yellowstone when I was 12 years old. Up close, it stood up. It was 10 feet tall. Okay. LeBron couldn't even tap the top of his fucking head.
I think you're proving the point. That's the point. When women establish this on social media, it was like, bears, we know their agenda.
Yes.
A man, you might act like you got some apples in a basket for me, then you want to take me to the back of the lack and do something not holy.
You could sock a guy in the nuts and run away. You can't run away from a bear.
You think it's that easy? You think it's that easy for a woman to just sock in the nuts,
here, yeah.
And then I'm just going to, okay, Little Red Riding Hood, I'll let you go?
No, bear, you can't run away. A bear is faster than a horse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No. I think you're proving the point that women are choosing the bear because they know it's scary.
Yes.
A man, you're so unpredictable.
Yes.
That you'll love me one moment, you'll be cheating on me. You want to cheat on Meg Thee Stallion? That's a big old freak.
That's true. Actually, I agree with you. But a bear will eat your bones.
But you know their agenda. A man, it might be worse. Look, Jeffrey was doing bear stuff then.
Look.
Right? You have men eating stuff. It's like, I know the bear is going to eat me. Why is a man going to eat me? So I'd just rather go with the bear. I'd rather go with the sure thing. Yeah. I don't blame them. I'm saying they're not wrong.
Okay. You ever heard the phrase, if it's black, you fight back.
Yeah.
If it's white, if it's brown, you lay down, and if it's white, you're about to see the light.
Same for men.
Same for men. Same for men. Exactly.
But the white man, it's all the more with the white man. It's all the more. But okay, no offense to no offense.
Look,
I'm saying,
look. Oh, you got to fight back against the black guys?
Look. I
don't know, bro.
I think are you voted out? I think you're voted out.
There it is.
You tried.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm not a little scared.
I always forget this whole flag thing.
That was good. One of us. All right. All righty. Let's see who is ready to debate bear or man. Who is ready? Oh. Watch your ankles. Watch your ankles.
Only one chair around here.
Only one chair.
Only one chair around here, baby.
He's rolling and rocking.
Come on now.
It's good to see you. So I want to hear what you have to say on this very controversial topic.
I mean, first off, what bear are these choosing? Yogi, Smokey, Grizzly,
Well, see,
Polar?
those are the bears we wish we were talking about.
Y'all wish you was talking about grizzly bears?
About Yogi and Smokey, absolutely.
But Yogi's gonna steal your picnic basket and your wallet too.
Was the biggest concern. You know, none of y'all brothers in this circle, but we have brothers way worse that are doing way worse things than stealing picnic baskets.
We got bears worse doing worse.
Okay, it's a bear.
Have y'all seen the Grizzly Man documentary?
It's a bear.
He ate these bitches. Y'all gonna pick the one that's gonna eat your guts out and not your butt?
That is expected. After what was Jeffrey doing? And I hate to keep referencing him, so I might edit this out. Jeffrey was doing worse than just eating the blue.
He was stealing picnic baskets in the mother.
All right.
He was stealing more than picnic baskets.
Look, do you know how he lured them in? Do you know how a lot of these awful, terrible people that are not melanated, do you know what they do?
Candy and puppies?
You know what they do? Yeah, hey, you want a little bit of this? A bear's not doing that. It's walking right up on you, and it's gonna get you. So a man, it's like, at least if you're gonna kill me, man, just do it. Don't like trick me into some little mind game.
You gonna pick a bear over me?
Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe
I can't even get through the woods.
Look, you're ADA compliant. I love it.
That's
okay,
crazy.
if a lie is okay, that's where I'll say.
You really gonna pick a bear over me?
But you got wheels, and you can go faster than wheels.
Not in the woods. It's sticks and it's terrain and whatnot.
Hot wheels. Beat that.
It's not hot wheels. It's stock wheels.
Okay, whatever you call it, you were rolling up. So what I'm saying is you got to be in the understanding mindset that women are not wrong for choosing something when they know its agenda. They know what this bear is going to do. It's going to maul me. A man, I don't know what angle you're coming at. I mean, and I'm not saying all men. None of the men in this
all men is kind of like us being penalized for generalizing all of them as gold diggers.
They're not all gold diggers.
We're not all.
I didn't say that, but historically, even in the present, a lot of men are doing some stuff we don't even know about. Do you know how easy it is for a man to get off with certain charges? A grape? They don't want to say the other word. You know how easy that is?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you can get off so easy and be right back at that young lady's house to do something later, it's like, why? I'm going to choose the bear, because then I'm just dead. I ain't got to remember what you did to me in the back of that.
Because they're going to shoot the bear. They ain't going to shoot the white man.
Now I'm agreeing with that. Come on, okay. But that's besides the point. We got to deal with my brown brothers and all that. The bottom line is, women know the agenda of a bear. You'd have to agree with that. You don't know the agenda of a man.
Not always, because you've seen that video where the bear walks up, sees the hunter, leaves him alone. That bear was. Now, I grew up on that Geo.
Me too.
He could come up, smell a salmon, and be like,
but in that same
now,
vein,
if she on her period and smell like blood, he gonna eat that salmon for sure.
That's a moot point, because we see a man can do the same thing. We're talking about statistics in favor of who is more guaranteed to do what. Right? So a bear is more guaranteed to do the crazy stuff. Yeah. And then historically, right now, still the man is going to be like, yo, what?
More
can I trust you? Because even think about this. So even if the man's not some weirdo, Jeffrey Epstein, all that stuff. Okay. Well, I meant two separate Jeffrey. But anyway, if he's not that type, then it's still like, okay, are you going to stalk me after this encounter? Now, let me get your number. I saved you from a bear. I don't even want to deal with that. Yeah. A lot of women, at the end of the day, it's like, I'd rather choose death. I'd rather be Joan of Arc than have to deal with these crazy Negroes that are going nuts.
And most
look
of
at
the
how
time,
rough our culture is.
It's because the men they're choosing.
Look at how rough.
And that's because the men they're choosing.
Now we're blaming.
Choosier.
So we're gonna blame them for the choices that, and I like that. Now, hear me out. What? The choices they're making. Wait. No, based on the men's character. So now women are at fault because a guy is tricking them into thinking you're one way in the woods, and then when you get me to the cave, it's a different story.
You should have waited to go to the cave.
So that's what I'm saying. They're choosing based off your illusion that you're good at one point. With a bear, it's like, I'm already knowing I'm going to get going. But with a man, you may trick me into doing something, and then it's like, dang, you're a totally different person.
I mean, some of these girls think a bear is cute. You know what
sure,
I mean?
and they
so
are.
They're gonna be like, oh, bear.
That's why they're choosing them. Hello, that's why they're choosing them.
They went for them as well. They think they're cute.
Who went for them? The woman went for them.
It's cute too, and they still get
because
eaten.
it's still more predictable than a man.
That I'll give you.
All right. Is that okay? The red flags are waving. Okay. Okay. Very good. You did it, kind
Yes,
sir. I
sir.
appreciate you.
Appreciate
Man.
you.
Ooh, Elias was giving. Okay. Woo. That was good stuff. And who is next in this topic of bear versus man? Who is next? Nobody. You were ready for this. You were ready. All right,
ready.
let's get that timer. Let's go. Let's go. All right. How you doing, kind sir?
I'm doing very well.
All right. So just like I had to tell the other brothers, we know the agenda of the bear. We don't know the agenda of me, you, anybody.
Do you know how bears start off the eating? They eat first. You want your to get eaten, you're gonna be like screaming like, ah! You want to get a job by a bear? They eat you while you're alive. You feel every moment of it. And not all men are grapers.
True.
You feel me?
Very true. Very true.
All bears are eaters.
Well, no. As that's scientifically proven.
Science, bro.
Okay, look.
Science.
I don't think when a queen is at risk of dying by bear, I don't think her thought is, oh, I wish you ate somewhere else first. I don't think that's her primary concern.
Go for the throat. Kill me.
It doesn't matter.
You going for the first
when,
is
when
crazy.
all that bleeding
bro,
out and stuff.
I don't even go on hikes anymore, bro. I'm scared of bears. I'm scared of big cats even.
And that's wisdom. And that's wisdom. Can women avoid going out into their everyday life and getting attacked by a man? No, that's why they choose the bear.
But not every man is out here.
I didn't say that.
Every man in here is a very nice man.
Every man in here, because we
All
pick
of
the
us.
best on the Last Talk Show. But outside of this sacred space, you have some very demented people doing demented, not all, but you have some doing demented
But
things.
all bears are looking to eat.
That's the point. That's the point. That's the bear's agenda. So a woman is saying, I'd rather choose the sure route. Remember what Malcolm X said about liberals? Malcolm X said, I'd rather the conservative because I know they're disrespectful to my face. That is why Marcus Garvey was meeting with Klansmen. Because he knew their agenda. He didn't want to be with the I was going to say an offensive term, a liberal that's like, hey, like I don't know if you got something behind your back. I don't know if you're Lyndon B. Johnson. Yeah, we'll give you the Civil Rights Act. But hey, actually, I hate you. A black person. It's like, come on now. Do we understand?
I understand.
So there's a difference here.
I think you got it twisted. I think women actually think they could calm the bear down, give it little scratches under the neck. I think bears think they could talk the bear off the ledge.
No.
I think girls are out here like...
They have no proof of that.
I think girls
have you seen videos of women? Hey, little Yogi. Hey, Smokey. No.
Yes. Girls are out here. They want to paint that bear's nails. They want to get to know this bear. You feel me?
We don't have any. We just don't have evidence of that. Now, if you want to pull up a TikTok on the sideline and bring, but we need at least 1,000 to make it not a hasty generalization.
I think what it is,
and I have 1,000 examples of men doing terrible things to not make this a hasty generalization.
I have 1,000
booty-eating bears?
Yes, booty-eating bears. Booty-eating bears.
You have 1,000 booty-eating bears.
Yeah, go meet any bear. He's gonna start eating your
It looks like the majority has read.
Got 1,000
booty-eating bears. I'm like, Lord, where are these bears coming from?
We're gonna go to Caddy Island. We got a little sidetracked on that.
All righty, who is next in this debacle of debate? Who is next? Oh, okay. What's up? Back again, brother?
Back again. I was a little emotional the first time, so I'm gonna calm down.
Okay.
But this is a topic I gotta talk on.
I love it.
Choosing a bear over a man. Look, a good man will be good to you.
Yes.
If you're good to him.
Yes.
If you're good to a bear, no matter what, he's gonna eat you.
That's the point.
So
that's why women
accountable.
Is it so easy to find good men? I think most of the brothers here, right?
I'm a good man.
Right. I know you are. That's why you're here. Right. But the majority of men are not definitely not inherently. That history shows that inherently good. No, and then you don't know the agenda. So women are saying, I'm choosing the bear. I didn't say women are perfect. Well, some queens, Halle Berry, DM me, please. Some women a lot of women are not perfect, right? But we're talking about knowing an agenda versus not knowing. A man, their unpredictability, all the cases, we can look in 2026 data and look at some of the terrible things that men have done to women. It outweighs what women have done to men.
You have a good point. You have a good point, partner. I'm not going to argue that, right? But the same women, even Halle Berry, she'll choose someone and she ignored the red flags. You know, they're not paying attention.
Okay.
Do a bear have a red flag? A bear is one big red flag.
That's the point. They're choosing what they know will hurt them.
Right, so they're choosing a bear. They're going to choose a bear because they're going to get hurt. They want to get hurt.
No, it's not that they want to get hurt. It's not that they want to get hurt.
Right.
All right, it looks like the majority has voted you. Want to get hurt, brother? Come on now. And who will be the final debater, possibly with 1:19, to debate the bear or the man?
Right here.
Been around the world and I. What's up, kind sir?
What's up, man? All right. So I'm here to debate.
Women are wrong.
1 point and 1 point only.
Okay.
With a man, you have a chance. There is a chance. You've been saying this whole time, you don't know the agenda of the man.
Very true.
You don't know the agenda of the man. It could be, sure, there are times where it's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
But I think the ROI on trusting a man versus the ROI on trusting a bear
You're taking it home.
is a lot bigger.
And I think, again, y'all have done a great job of proving the point of women. Choosing the bear leads to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because since I know the agenda with a man, the outcome could be worse with a man. With a bear, 99%
It could also
chance.
be better.
Hold
It could
up.
also be better.
With a man, with a bear, 99% chance I'm gonna die, right? 99% chance a bear is gonna maul me. With a man, I may have to live with the trauma and be mauled in almost a similar fashion. They may eat my booty first. Who said that? Eat the booty first.
Okay.
They may do diabolical
worst
things
case
to me,
scenario.
and I have to live with it.
That is the worst case
We have people
scenario.
living and walking with trauma.
Okay.
So even that, it's like women, you know what, still, I'm gonna just go with the bear. Because
But there's also, on the flip side of that, there's also a chance that I said,
But
it's
the
not
chances
only
of that-
do you not die, you have a beautiful life
The
with somebody.
chances of that, though, historically are lower.
I don't think so.
Well, we're out of time. So nobody cares what you
Yeah,
think.
no one gives a
That was beautiful. Man, and our next topic in this wonderful series is, if he wanted to, he would.
Hit it.
Ooh.
Vietnam.
Okay, Sensei.
Vietnam's got
You
this.
got
All
that,
right.
man. All right. Break it down. How you doing, brother?
Always a pleasure to see you.
Always. So if he wanted to, he would. How can you disagree with that? Oh, thank you. You're a genius. Okay. If that's what you were looking, you weren't even, okay, thank you.
I was bracing myself for impact.
Let's do it.
No, man, we in LA.
Yes.
There's been an apocalypse, been a couple riots.
Yeah.
There's like National Guards, there's tanks out here.
Absolutely.
No one doing nothing for nobody. We're like,
that is not
off the rip?
true
No.
at all.
No,
we have people here doing something for somebody.
We're all here right now. So
that's what I'm saying. So y'all made a concerted effort to attend. So if there was a baddie, that was it. Oh, then they already got you.
Goodness gracious, give me like a minute or two. Give me a minute.
Oh, okay, let's give him a chance. Okay.
God, I had a brace for impact.
Okay.
I told you.
So okay.
I told you they were coming.
Okay.
I told you.
But let's see. So you're saying no one can do anything for anybody. We have men going above and beyond to please their queen with little to nothing. I know the economy sucks, but they're still doing it. It doesn't have to be. That's why women are so amazing. It doesn't have to be too much. It can be a little beautiful small effort. And it's like, I appreciate that.
No,
because if he wanted to, he would.
But they don't. None of these people don't. Hold on. We all here alone. We're alone. But we're supposed to do everything.
Not all these brothers are single. Not all. How many of y'all have somebody? How many of y'all booed up? Oh, thank you. Okay.
We're on a dating show and everyone's got somebody. If he wanted to, he didn't. If he wanted to, he didn't because they all got somebody.
No, but they're still now.
No. See, this is why I've got bracelets.
You are now voted out. Thank you so much, kind sir. You tried.
All right, thank you.
You tried. That was good. You know, I was trying to rock with you for a minute. All right, who will debate next on this topic of if he wanted to, he would? You better back up, essay. Yeah, better back up, Bato. Yeah. What's going on, kind sir? So if he wanted to, he would. You disagree with that?
Yeah, because you know what? Is that type of mentality is why all our men are locked up and in jail. I always say this, 99% of why homies, men in general, are dead is because of females. All the empires, all the kings, everything that has ever happened in history is over a female.
But what does that have to do? I mean, you're conflating two separate arguments. What does that have to do with a man? And we're talking about dating. This is all about dating. He's starting to scare me, giving me that's all in the eyes, Chico. You're giving me, look, I'm talking about dating. If a man wants to do something for his woman, he will.
Well, that's the type of mentality that these females have. that make men do all kind of crazy stuff.
Oh, no, but it's not inherently the woman commanding what the man does and then he does it. That's not what we're saying. We're saying if a man wants to do something for his woman, for example, if he wants to buy her some flowers, he's going to do it. He's not going to make excuses. If he wants to get her that Gucci bag, and I hate to make it about material things, let's switch it. If he wants to be more emotionally available for his woman, he's going to put in the effort to do that. That hasn't destroyed a civil, well,
if she deserved it.
Okay, let me be quiet.
If she deserved it, he would. But she doesn't. 9 times out of 10.
She doesn't deserve it?
That if he, like I said, like you're saying, if he wanted to, he would. But a man is only going to want to do something if she deserves it. If she doesn't deserve it, he's
not entirely true. I've been with baddies, tens, with baddie friends, and I've done stuff for them, and I'm like, you disrespected me the other day, but I'm still gonna do right by you, because if I wanted to, I would, and I'm gonna do it. Because I'm that kind of man.
There's a war of the sex that's happening right now.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
The girls are losing because the men, we're getting younger, and they're getting older, and we're winning, we're staying on top, so the girls
How are you winning and staying on top? And a lot of these brothers is single. Unless you're going to West Hollywood, that's a whole other win situation. That's a whole other situation, though.
Nah, the girls are, nah.
That's a whole other, I mean, I'm like, y'all, I love vaginas.
But not like that. Nah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So are we really winning? Oh, is that it? Oh, the majority is waving? Oh, okay. All right. You're the man. All right. All right. And who is next in this wonderful series of Dabati? It sounded nice. Oh, what? That one. Jumpman. All right, let's go for it. So if he wanted to, he would. You disagree?
Yeah. So one, I think you're really taking the context out of it. Right.
Okay, what's the context? Because we're talking about dating. We all signed up. This is about...
Yeah, just because if he wanted to, he would, right? Like, what if he doesn't know? What if he doesn't know that's what she wants?
No, but it's not always about what she wants. It's about, if I know my woman's love language, or even if I don't, I guarantee most of y'all are going to agree. If you get a woman flowers, how dare you give me flowers? I hate you. It's like, oh, at least appreciate the gesture. It's the thought that counts a lot of times.
But what if I don't know? What if I don't know if she likes flowers?
You know what you do?
I don't know.
You ask.
Well, then
Jesus said, don't make
so then if I ask, then it's not me wanting to and doing it, right? It's me asking
you love her enough. You love her enough to want to do it.
But that's the point. You ask because you find out, and then you do the things she likes because you want her to be happy. You don't necessarily want to get her material things, or you want to get her certain things. You want her to be happy in general. Saying if he wanted to, he would. Right. You're making it too simplistic. You're making it too basic.
It really is that simple. Because if you love her enough and she tells you, I want this thing.
But if you love her and she tells you, you love her, you want to understand her first. Right. So you have to understand her first, and then you have to do the things she needs, and you have to bring her the things she wants.
No, that's never been misconstrued in any other. That's fine. That's established, because if you wanted to, you would. You're basically doing it on things that you know she wants. But even if not, she's not going to be offended. If she's allergic to something, we're not talking about those things. But if it's, hey, I got you some flowers. Hey, I'm taking therapy. I'm going to therapy. She's not going to be upset with that.
If she doesn't, let's say she's not into those things, though. She wants you to be toxic. She wants you to be evil. She wants you to be a bad
So women
guy.
want Blueface Baby.
There are some women. He ain't single.
Of course they do.
He ain't single.
That was a joke. Don't tell me that was a joke. No. Most women are not, as you would agree, they're not signing. Okay, I won't bring. My mama didn't sign up for toxic. You think most women, I want a toxic man?
They don't.
No, y'all let social media dictate your lives. That's why y'all single.
They don't. It's not that they want a toxic.
You just said it. You said they want that.
They don't know what they want, so they end up with a toxic man.
You keep harping on you. Look, you keep assuming women don't know anything.
I'm not assuming. I'm saying we don't know. They don't know. We have to talk.
No, I do know.
We have to learn.
I do know.
You don't just know. You read our mind. You read women's minds.
There's patterns because of the majority. Now, of course, I'm not saying every single woman, but generally speaking, if we get into a generalization based on thousands of years, based on all these things that have been developed. You can't
generalize based on thousands of years.
What else?
You can only generalize based on what you've known and experienced.
The majority has exited you out. You were doing it. You were ready to cook, though. That boy was getting ready to cook.
They don't want knowledge.
They don't want knowledge. And who is ready to challenge the P? The pointer. Hello, sir. Back again.
Hi, sir.
If he wanted to, he would.
I'm going to keep it simple.
Okay.
If he wanted to, he would. There are times, and it's happened to all of us, when you make plans and you got things that you want to do.
Right.
And you set it out to do it. And then
happens.
I think you just led, no, but look at what you led with. You led with an if statement. You led with if something happens. Women are extremely understanding. No, you did. Look, you set yourself up. You know it too.
I'm talking about everybody else.
You're talking about, so every time you go out to buy flowers, you get fires?
I'm talking
you
about,
get a bad tire?
No, not everybody. That was an if. That was hypothetical for everybody, but me personally.
So every time?
Yeah, me personally, I know when my dog gets out of the gate, I gotta go find my dog.
Sure.
Now I can't go pick up my girl. Like I said, I was gonna pick her up from work. Now she's mad at me.
So your dog gets loose every time?
Not every time. It's happened. Not every time, but it
So how often is this happening? So you're saying your woman is so misunderstanding, she's so almost disrespectful to you in life happening, that if something happens, nope, I don't want you anymore. You still wanted to, and you did to the best of your ability.
Yes, exactly, but I didn't. But up to your point of saying if I wanted to, I would.
You wanted to, didn't you?
There's times I wanted to, and I didn't.
And you were on your way to do it. That's like me on my way here, and if I get kirked, then that means, hey, I wasn't my time to be here.
You agree with me? You agree with me then?
No, I don't agree.
You do agree.
You still wanted to, and you did it.
But I didn't.
That's an extenuating circumstance that you couldn't control. That's out of your control.
Exactly.
But you still, if you wanted to, you did to the best of your ability. You were on your way. You were on your way. Okay, the majority has waved you out. The majority has waved you out.
Women don't measure that.
The majority have waved you out. The majority have waved you out. The majority waved you out.
I'll tap out.
19 seconds. Who will end us out on this very important fact? If he wanted to, he would.
Pointer.
Okay. All
If he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to, he would. You know this.
You think I want to be charming?
Yes.
You think I want to be charismatic?
Yes.
No. I want to pay bills. I want to take girls on vacations. I want to trick, but I can't, okay? I want to, but I can't. Because I ain't got the finances like my first point that I made.
So what do you want to do? Wait, but what? So that's all you want to do? You don't want to do anything else?
I want to be loving, but I can't because I ain't got the money.
The time's up. But no, maybe you have other issues you need to address in your life. It ain't all about the Benjamins.
Oh, okay, so now I gotta want to fix my issues and fix hers?
I'll pay for therapy. I'll pay for therapy.
Now you want to do something. You know what, Pointer? I'm out of here.
I'll pay for your therapy. My final claim of the day: women value emotional connection more than men. Hey, brother.
Everybody sit back there.
Finally, I've been waiting for you to talk.
Okay, what's going on?
Let's go for it. So women value emotional connection more than men.
No, I don't think so at all.
Why not?
I think men do it more, or it's just about it's equal to.
I think it's equal.
Yes.
No.
I think men value more of a emotional connection because we out there, we getting the bread. You know, you're not actually.
That's not emotional. Out there getting bread is emotional?
Yeah, well. No, let me start this over.
No, you can't start over. You can't start over.
All right.
The time is going.
All right.
They gotta vote you out.
I do think men value more of an emotional connection.
Okay, why?
Because
you said they're out there getting bread.
At the end of the day, that's all that I want.
Is emotional connection.
Yeah, that's all that I want.
Give me examples of how you want emotional connection.
I want you to come back. When I come home after these long 12-hour shifts, I just want you to love on me. I don't want you to yell at me. I don't want you cussing me out.
I agree with that.
Because I'm with other on the side sometimes. But, you know, I just want you to yell at me.
Already, yeah, that's he picking up the flag. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I got it. Wait, yeah.
You've been voted out by the majority.
More emotional understanding. I understand that other women need emotion too.
You've been voted out by the majority. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And who is next in this debate debacle? Whoa. Hey, man, come on. We don't need white on white crime. That's gracious. All right, my brother, what you got?
All right, so you're saying that women value emotional connection more than a man.
Correct.
I'm saying men value it more because as a man, that's all I'm looking for. In a relationship as a man, you can bring so much more. You can bring money, you can bring finances, you can bring fixing things, you can bring protection. As far as I'm concerned, all a woman brings is emotional connection and sex. That's all she can bring to elevate my life. So I value that emotional connection that much more because that's the most important part that I want.
You just included one of the most essential pieces, the sexual aspect.
Absolutely.
So at what percentage, let me ask you this, be honest, at what percentage are you ranking emotional connection and sex? You're saying it's 50-50?
Long term, I say 70-30. Emotional connection, sex. Emotional connection, 70, sex 30. For long-term relationship, absolutely.
So when men are, okay, I love that. Y'all can support, but let me ask you this. So when majority of men, I don't say all men cheat, that's not what I'm saying, but when men do cheat, do you think the majority of men are cheating for emotional purposes?
No, we can look at Clay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hold up.
For real.
Do the majority. Do the majority of men cheat? But do the majority of men cheat?
I want him to cook.
do the majority of men cheat?
If I'm gonna,
you're saying the majority.
The
of
only
a
reason I'm gonna
subset.
say because the brothers here, I'm gonna say the majority of men. Statistics may show yes. Statistics may show yes, the majority of men, but let's act like they don't. Let's because I want to go to your point.
Okay, so in this debate, we're holding just that something that's wrong, right?
Do you believe the majority of men cheat?
Because you said statistically, majority of men don't cheat. You agreed, but you said assuming they do. So
I'm
we're
going to
going to
give it to you. I want
what's
to prove
not true.
I want to prove your point in your favor to show you why you're incorrect.
All right.
So, but let me ask you though: do you believe the majority of men cheat?
No.
Okay, so if we play on that notion,
men or women, I think most people don't.
Okay, I wish we were in that world, but let's go with that. Let's go with that. So if the majority do not cheat, yet when they do cheat, it's for cheating for sexual.
Yeah.
Are you assuming then the majority of men would say 70% emotional connection, only 30% for sex?
Well, I'll answer that with another question. Are they cheating for money? Are they cheating for safety? They're just cheating for emotion or sex. How many women might be cheating because a man can elevate them differently, for more money, for more fun, for a better lifestyle? As a man, the only factors, hey guys, the only factors you're truly thinking of in a woman to get into a relationship is her emotional connection and her body, right?
But at what percentage, Alec? At what percentage?
How does the percentage matter?
Because if you're saying
men bring more
most men, even from young boys, let's talk about the wood. Okay, no pun intended. If we're talking about the wood, they want a little puna, they want a little action.
Yeah.
So then as you develop over time, that doesn't change. Why do you see pretty much all men are going for what's in the drawers?
No,
and that may not be inherently wrong. It may not be inherently wrong.
Coming from who? I just said that's not true.
Wait, look at ball play. Look at all celebrities. Look at Klay Thompson. When you look at these things, it wasn't, I'm there because Megan's so emotionally invested in my life. Yeah. It was like, I want to taste another flavor. I want a little something else.
Well, I think power corrupts, right? When you're an athlete, power corrupts.
Okay.
I think if we're comparing
power doesn't just have to be at that high leap. Power can be on a very micro level as well. You can get a raise at the bank, and then your boss, hey, thank you, good job. Let me go in the back and give you some action.
But you're assuming in this case that men are cheating, but women are not, right? We got to assume that both genders are cheating at similar rates.
If women are cheating, sure, but then women aren't cheating for the sexual purpose. Emotional cheating, as many would agree, is almost more devastating than sexual cheating.
Right.
So if women are emotionally cheating, that means they're more emotionally invested.
Not at all.
They're not even sometimes having sex with the dude.
Not at all.
I want to talk to Tony after work a little longer.
Cheating
is there for me.
I think you can look at Klay Thompson, right? Who is Klay? That was badder than Megan Thee Stallion,
some other,
right?
It depends.
So
if you
who's
want
to say that emotional connection that woman is seeking?
Some of these brothers can't even handle
stronger.
a stallion.
It's just
so some
different,
don't
and it's
want
there.
the stallion. So Klay might have been like, I had the taste of the stallion. Now I want a pony. Now I want something.
Right. And now the same thing for women. Are they cheating emotionally for better emotions? Or are they just cheating better with the emotions that are there in that moment?
The emotions that they're getting from their men are lacking, so they want stronger emotional depth because they value.
Right. But is that over long term? Like after the honeymoon phase of a relationship is past, do they miss that intense feeling? So they go somewhere wrong?
It all depends. I mean, it all depends. I think we might have reached an impasse where we're not agreeing.
Fair.
But I think the point you're making is valid, but we can't prove it. But I can prove my point more so.
In my life, and I think in each of these guys' own lives personally, we can absolutely prove that as a man, we bring so much to a relationship.
And women do too.
Absolutely. It should be equal contributions in a relationship, but the breadth of what a man brings, the number of things we bring is more. We bring protection. We bring handiness. We bring money. Women, they're just there to be emotionally support, emotionally stable, click with us and be that best friend. And their body. Her money ain't her money ain't my money. She ain't fixing the TV.
Look at that.
I'm bringing these soft skills.
Look at what you just presented. You just dissed the majority of women. You're literally acting like it's an emotional support robot.
Not at all. Not at all.
You didn't mention if they want to cook, if they want to clean, if they want to travel,
It is equally my job to be there for her. It is absolutely equally my job to be there for her. But as a man, only things that a woman could bring to my life to elevate it is that best friend, that emotional partner, and the sex. Everything else I can and am expected to get myself.
But there's no other thing the woman do. You're only naming two things. So
that's all they can bring. That's all I need from them.
All a woman can bring is emotional support.
Absolutely.
And sex.
Everything else is up to us to bring.
That's
historically,
insane. Folks, that's why we
love historically.
So these are brothers you may not want to go out with
everything else we bring in.
That's insanity. Oh, no. Emotional. Thank you. I mean, I'm hurt that the majority of brothers agree with that, but I think that's why we're here. I think it's quite depressing to see that they believe women can only bring two things to the table: emotional support and sex.
What do you think a woman brings to elevate your life other than emotional stability and sex?
It depends what you count under emotional. Do you count cooking and cleaning and
How many women you know cook and clean right now?
A lot.
We all got X's on our Uber Eats card, bro. What do you?
My lady would cook for me. What's going on here? So again, you're assuming based on social media that the majority of women are not cooking and cleaning.
I can cook and clean. I can do my own laundry.
It looks like you got flagged down. It looks like you got flagged down.
You
were doing it though. You were doing it, man. Women are only good for two things, guys. Remember that. And who shall debate next on the topic of emotional connection? Women value it more. And say back.
Give me a second this time.
That's a lot of hair. That's a lot.
Give me a second this time.
All right. What you got? What you got?
All right. All right.
That's terrifying.
Hey.
What you got? You're killing time. What you got? What you got?
All right, you're all done.
Yes.
Listen. Women, they do care more. But hold up, first off, F these dudes, F Facebook, F all that.
Okay.
I care a whole bunch about the emotional stuff. Me and my dog Fam, you know Fam, little Jack
Fam.
Russell.
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to be the little spoon. I just need my emotional connection. I want to eat pho.
I know you need it, but I'm saying women need it more. That's why they value it.
No. This is where I disagree with you because women agree more than 90% of these dudes. This is a self-plug at this point. Shout out Vietnam, shout out Steve, shout out Fam.
Yep.
But I care more than these women because I need to be a little spoon sometimes.
I can't speak to your individual needs, just like Alec.
I will show you.
No. The majority. Women
the majority.
It's sexual purposes. It's not, I really needed to talk to Pam at work.
Yeah.
But women do that. It's like, I just needed somebody to talk to because my man was not emotionally available.
I'll give you some agreement on the majority. But what about my REM sweep? What about me?
You keep saying you as the individual.
Yeah, because the majority don't agree with me.
That's
majority send me out.
That's my point.
I agree with you.
Majority.
I agree with you. But forget that flag. Forget that flag.
Okay.
Forget all these flags. All right,
You're good. You're good. You agreed. I love you. Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. That's what Pointer does. Okay.
Hey.
And we got time for one more then.
Little spoons.
We got time for one more. And who shall be the possible final debater in this debacle of dating?
You want your pinky toe?
Watch that pinky now. Watch that pinky toe now. Final, let's hit it. If you got the time, man. Unless they vote you out. Okay. Women value emotional connection more, my brother. It's a fact.
I don't believe it at all because as men, we don't have the leisure of being emotional as much as women do. So it's more rare for us. So just an equation, something with more rarity has more value. So the fact that we can't express or feel when a diamond is more rare.
Yeah, but not in every case is a rarity something so special and should be prized.
Okay, not deformity.
Seeing Chinese Nazis is not a common thing, but it's still not something I cherish.
I feel that, but at the same time, that's saying that somebody free appreciates freedom more than somebody who's in jail. No, because they don't have freedom. They lack it. Just like a man, we can't express emotions as much as women can. So when we're able to have that connection with that one partner, that one person.
That doesn't mean you value it more, though.
It does, though.
No.
It does, though.
Just when you get to express it, it's a beautiful thing.
Women get to feel it all the time. No one does it.
Because they value it more.
No, because they're allowed to, because men are persecuted.
Well, especially in today's culture. No.
An emotional man is a derogatory term.
No, it is. What? Brother, you can cry with me.
Don't you get offended?
You can cry with me right here. You can thug it out.
No, if I run into a Woody.
He's not gonna waste his one cry.
You get two cries, man. All righty, folks. All right, roll back, Elias, and we'll close out. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. All righty, well, that is our time in this wonderful series. As expected, Pointer was able to debate these brothers and prove the facts, prove the points that were there. It's very evident, but I'm sorry, guys. Maybe next time, if you try again, you can have a better opportunity at these things. Oh, my Lord. Okay. And that's why they choose the bear. We'll catch you on the last talk show special. Thank you, folks, for watching. We'll catch you next time. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do. Or this video here, which is groundbreaking. Or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.